Hitting second, number 10, Drew Brown, out in center field. Hitting third baseman, number 42, Pierce, 11 good. Hitting cleanup, wearing number 55, the designated hitter, Noah Stingley. Hitting fifth, doing the catching today, number 23, Aiden Ferry. The shortstop, wearing number 8, the bat sixth, that's Chase Rogers. Hitting seventh and over at first base, number 25, Kyle Lee. Hitting eighth in right field, number 19, Jackson Henderson. And the second baseman hitting 9, wearing number 5, Kento Clymer. On the mound for the Grizzlies today is number 21, Jake Kelleher. Here come the Grizzlies.
Can't what?
Oh, there we go.
You got, I mean, you can't get
Leading out
on.
for Kentwood, shortstop, number 6, Jacob Young.
All right, welcome to STSPN. Whoop, I lost it. Where'd I go? Oh, there I am. Moved the wires. Welcome to STSPN here for Glacier Peak
But that
baseball.
doesn't stop them from hearing you. That just stops you from hearing them.
Yep, gotcha. So Kentwood Conquerors here, starting things off here at the first inning here with Jacob Yang at the plate. Takes first pitch for a ball, second pitch for a ball. Nice day out here in Snohomish, Washington at the Glacier Peak baseball field. First 3 pitches not over the plate here. Jacob Young way ahead in the count here. Probably be taking this one all the way. And he does, and it wasn't quite good enough. 4 straight balls, and Jacob Young is on first for a walk.
Hitting second for Kentwood, second baseman, number 3, Tyler Cowan.
Kentwood Conquerors in here out of the Cascade 4A League, a non-conference game here against the Grizzlies today. As Tyler Cowan, left-handed batter, steps into the plate there. Tyler, second baseman here for the Kentwood Conquerors today. Finally gets a call strike across there for Jake. Here's a throw at first. See if he can't get Jacob's shirt a little dirty over there. A nice day here for this part of the country. Normal weather. Temperatures in the 50s. It is a pass ball, so Jacob will make it down to second base easily on a wild pitch. 1-1's count to Tyler Cowan here. Kentwood coming into this ball game today after winning the last 2 outings against Hazen and lost their first 4 outings of the season, so they're on a win streak here today. Jake finally gets that one in there for another called strike on Tyler. 1-2's the count here. A swing and a miss on an inside pitch. Mr. Yang goes down with out number 1.
Designated hitter number 25, Wyatt Hanson.
Jake Keller is getting his groove on here, I think. After a little wild pitch, he ends up with a strikeout. Brings up designated hitter here, Wyatt Hanson. Nice pitch right down the middle there. Called strike by the umpire behind the plate today, Justin Quaid. Assisting him out there on the bases is Rodney Rochon. These guys have been around baseball for a little while, and they kind of know what's going on. That's a little high and outside there for Wyatt. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on. Lots of aces out there. That'd be 4 aces, I think. Low and outside pass ball going to put Jacob down to third base. So a little bit on the loose side out there for Jake right now. Probably not fully warmed up yet as we get things going here today. Wyatt steps back in there, 2-1 the count on him. There's the pitch, foul tip right back at the booth.
Easy.
Missed the camera, missed the fence. So Jake's back in control here, 2-2. Get one near the plate in there. Wyatt's going to have to take a shot at it. 1 out, runner on third base here for Conquerors. There's a punch and foul ball over the backstop out of play. Wyatt still holding strong in there for Kentwood Conquerors here today. Kentwood's in first place in the Cascade League. Called strike for out number 2.
Third baseman number 10, Jackson Proctor.
Brings up the third baseman here, Jackson Proctor. Kentwood overall record 2-4 in the league. 2-4 overall, 2-0 in the league. As Jackson Proctor takes that first pitch for a strike. A foul tip back up over the backstop. Good thing you moved your truck, Todd.
It might not be far enough.
Well, I didn't hear any metal banging, so we'll count it far enough for now. Never leave your vehicle near a baseball diamond. There's a pop fly ball going out center field, right under center field. Hardly had to move out there. Out number 3 for our first can of corn of the day. And we'll be right back for the bottom 1 after this.
You know that test drive I've been trying to get to? You're not going to believe this, but Raritan's of Monroe just delivered it to my work. I gotta go.
Too busy to schedule a test drive? Raritan's of Monroe will bring the test drive to you. It's part of our new concierge service.
All right, back here for the bottom one. Leading off for the Grizzlies here is Payton Smith. Playing left field here today. Out there on the mound, got Nick Muska for Kentwood. Nick has thrown some nice pitches during warm-up there. Throws the first one a little outside there to Smith for ball one. Looks like he's got a lot of motion on the movement on the ball there. I'm going to kind of drop down a little low for ball two. Payton's going to stand in there and take a look at the third pitch here. There it comes close, but still not close, still low. 3 balls in a row. Payton starting out. It's like Jake did for the Grizzlies with the first 3 pitches for balls here. That one is out. No, that just caught the outside corner.
Let everybody know that we'll be uploading a high-res version of this after the game's over.
So if you're watching this game now, just been informed by our technical staff here that we're going to be uploading a high-res version of this online. So if it's not too sharp or clear for you right now, it will be when you watch it again later. As Payton Smith takes ball 4 there and moves down to first base for a walk.
Number 10, center fielder, Drew Brown.
Center fielder for the Grizzlies here, Drew Brown. Glacier Peak High School has an interesting program here for baseball. Coach Bob Blair says that anybody's got a glove and wants to come out here and play can come out here and play. And he has 38 players out here on his roster for the varsity team and another 20 so on the C team. So 50 kids out here wanting to play baseball for Glacier Peak. And conversely, Kentwood, there's only 12 kids on the whole team, and they're all out here today. So amazing change of attitude in some schools where the kids play baseball or don't play baseball or play basketball or don't play football. But it's a nice thought for Bob to let these kids come out here, and he's going to see if he can let quite a few of them get in the game today since this is a non-conference game. And the steal was on as Payton Smith moves down to second on a steal and a ball in the dirt there a little bit, no throw. So we're looking at 2-1 here for Drew. Grizzlies have a runner on second. That ball's off in the dirt, and he's going to go down to third for ball number 3. Interesting start for the Grizzlies. Almost the same as the start for the Conquerors. Got a man on, got them all the way down to third base. And then things settled down and ended up with no run scoring there. So let's see what has a swing and a miss. Up to a full count here for Drew. It scores a run here for Drew. Let's see if he can get the bat on the ball. There's the pitch. High and whoa. I thought it was a little bit high too, Drew, but Justin Quaid said it caught, and as a result, out number 1 for a strikeout for Drew Brown.
Pierce, 11 good.
So we're just copying the top of the first inning here. Runner on third, second batter strikes out. For Glacier Peak, runner on third, second batter strikes out. So third batter up here for the Grizzlies is taking the first pitch in there for a ball. That's a nice moving pitch. Dropped slow on the outside there. Didn't get Pierce to go for that one. That was a nice curveball coming in over the plate, and Pierce took a cut at that, fouled it off over the left field foul line. And Pierce can swing at a curveball, so we know he can probably hit one then. 2-1 to count. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle, dropping low. Cut over the top of that. And swing strike. I think he caught a little bit of that. 2-2 is the count here. Let's see what Nick Muska's got in store here for Pierce. Nice little curveball. Popped up over toward third base, right at the fence, and it is caught right at the out of bounds and behind Coach Bob Blair over there. I don't know if our camera went that far left. I don't think it did. But out number 2.
Cleanup, number 55, Noah Stingley.
So we're still on track to copy the top of this inning. Runner on third, second batter strikes out, third batter's out. And for Glacier Peak, the fourth batter had a fly ball to center field. And we're now looking at Noah Stingley here. And we'll see if he's a designated hitter here for the Grizzlies. See if he can break the streak here. Or continue it with a fly ball to an outfielder. Inside pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to Noah. Usually batting fourth, and designated hitter means he's got a pretty good chance of getting the bat on the ball here. Oh, that ball looked good, kind of broke outside. Almost got Noah to go for it. Nick Muska's got a lot of motion and movement on the ball here. That one's low and in the dirt. Nice stop there by Ryan Standstill behind the plate here for the Conquerors. One of the toughest jobs in the baseball game, sitting down there with your knees bent, carrying a lot of heavy gear. Look at a 90-mile-an-hour hard ball coming straight at you. And the streak is broken as Noah Stingley takes that pitch for a ball and gets on base for a walk. That'll bring up the catcher, number 23, Aiden Ferry. 2 outs. Grizzlies have runners at the corners. Let's see if they're going to send Noah. Ooh. A little outside there. Ball 1 to Aiden. Noah's got a normal lead off first base. I'm not sure he's going anywhere with 2 outs. Ball 2. Looks like a good chance here for Aiden to make something happen for the Grizzlies. He can just get the ball in play somewhere. Ooh. Foul ball says it hit the bat. Aiden's going to argue with Justin saying it hit me, but he's not going to make any headway with that. So it becomes ball 2, strike 1 for Aiden. Little break there for the Conquerors. But he didn't walk him. That's right down the middle, swing and a miss. Beautiful pitch. Strike 2 to Aiden. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on base at the corners. That's 4 deuces. We had 4 aces in the top of the inning. Now we got 4 deuces in the bottom of the inning. I love it. Numbers game here. Quick look over to first base there. Right, Jack. And that ball is in the dirt. So, what's going to happen here? Full count.
Can of corn.
Can of corn. Predictions for a can of corn. I'm going to pop it up here. That's what the first prediction is. The runner goes, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that ends the first inning here with no score for the Grizzlies. 2 left on. We'll be back for the top of 2 right after this.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
You know that test drive I've been trying to get to? You're not going to believe this, but Raritan's of Monroe just delivered it to my work. I gotta go.
Too busy to schedule a test drive? Raritan's of Monroe will bring the test drive to you. It's part of our new concierge service.
All right, back here for the top of the second inning here. Kentwood stepping into the plate here. Raham. Rivera there in for the Grizzlies. First baseman here today. So if you're watching this and not too happy with the way it's looking right now, don't worry about it, because we're going to have a high resolution up online later when this game's over. Having a little trouble getting the signal out of the ballpark here today, but most of the time it's there and pretty good, so hope you're enjoying it. Ball 1 strike to Raheem. Hits that ball hard. And I think it might have gone over the fence for the first big hit of the day, and a home run it was for Raheem. Wow, that was a nice hit. Just the right fielder didn't even run back to the fence. He just looked up and watched it fly over. Must have gone over by 15, 20
Catcher
feet.
number 2, Ryan Stansel.
So Kentwood Conquerors out with a first batter up to the top of second here with a home run and first run of the ball game. As Ryan Stansel steps in here. Ryan catching here for the Conquerors today. Takes that first pitch for a ball. Takes the second pitch a little high for a ball. Ryan not too tall. Kentwood leading the 4A Cascade Conference here. Oh, inside pitch, bunted kind of past the pitcher over to second base. Fielded by a second baseman, but too late to get it over there. And Ryan gets himself down on first base with what I'm going to call a hit.
Number 7, the right fielder, Nate Francis Kina.
So top of 2 here. Kentwood is having a little action here. A home run and a hit. Runner on first. No outs. Steal the second. Ball. Nice throw with plenty of time, but the ball went out to center field over the second baseman's head. And Ryan finds himself down to second base with a steal.
Bob Blair said it wasn't good luck for us to show up today.
Sure what?
Blair said it wasn't good luck for us to show up today.
Wasn't good luck? I don't know about luck. This is a good game to play. It's a non-conference game for both teams, so they can go out there and have a little fun. Let some of the other kids play that they might not normally play in a conference game. Swing and a miss there for Nate. Nate Franciscina playing right field there today. 1-2's the count to him. Next steps back off the mound there. Now back in. Controls the sun shining out here. Here's a nice pitch right down the middle. Swinging foul tipped off the back. 1-2 still remains the count. Beautiful spring day here in Snohomish at Glacier Peak High School. That ball's high fly. 2-2 is the count. To Nate Franciscina here. Runner on second base here. Powell flop over the backstop.
We hear hit a truck?
Nope. No, hit your truck. No. Got to go a long ways to get your truck. I think you're safe. Two balls, two strikes. Runner on second. No outs here for Kentwood. That ball is high and outside. Full count here. As Dick takes a look in. That ball's right in the middle, and it's popped up to right field. Right fielder sitting underneath it. Picks the ball up, throws it back in quickly to second base. And that becomes out on number 1 for Kentridge here.
Pitcher, number 11, Nick Muska.
Well, it's Nick Muska, pitcher here for Kentwood. First time at the plate here in second inning. He's got a runner on second with 1 out here. And with only 12 kids on this baseball team, I think they're going to let most of the kids play. Pitcher probably going to hit, probably as good a player as any, good a batter as any. That's a nice pitch. Swing cut inside. A little movement on the ball there. 0-2 to Nick. Jake looks back to second. A little bit outside there. Ball 1. That ball's a little bit low. Jake's got himself a 2-2 count here against pitcher to pitcher. Jake to Nick. So Nick's sitting here 2-2. Let's see what he can do. Here's the pitch. That was a high and inside, so we're looking at a full count here again. Kentwood's got a runner on second base here after hitting that home run to start off this inning. Get the first run of the ball game here. Here's the pitch to Nick. See what it looks like. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch. And out number 2 with a strikeout there for Jake Gishlet.
Center fielder number 1, Alex Tan.
Two outs here for the Grizzlies. As number 1, Alex Tan. Center fielder here for the Conquerors takes that first pitch for a strike. Second pitch caught the outside corner for strike 2. Nice work out there by Jake. Foul tip off over the backstop. Jake way ahead still 0-2 here. 2 outs, 2 strikes, runner on second base. Alec takes a cut at that outside ball for out number 3 and strikeout for Kentwood. That'll end the inning, this half of the inning.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline Fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline Fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow-through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200 plus national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
All right, coming up here at the bottom of the second, we've got number 8, Chase Rogers, up here for the Grizzlies. See if the Grizzlies can get back in this ball game here, down 1-0 off that home run in the top of 2 here. Chase takes that first pitch in there for ball. Second pitch high for a ball. So Nick got to get the ball down a little bit here. That was down and looking pretty good, but maybe down a little bit too far. Chase didn't swing at it, and it wasn't called a strike. 3-0 to Chase here. Get things started. That ball's outside, so Grizzlies start off with a walk. And Nick having a little bit of control trouble there to start things off, but see See where it goes from there. First baseman Kyle Lee now steps in with a runner on first and no outs here for the Grizzlies at the bottom of 2. Pitch is popped up out to center field. Center field drops underneath it, catches the ball, throws it back in quickly to the shortstop. And for out number 1, holding the runner at first. Bring up
right fielder, number 19, Jackson Henderson.
Jackson Henderson playing right field. Young man watched that home run fly over his head the first part of the inning here. See if he can do something better. Ground ball down to third. Quick throw over to second base for 1 in the dirt. Not time for first. Oh, in time for first? Well, Rodney called him out just like that. There's 2 outs. Double play. Ending the second inning. Quick. And we'll be right back after this. Good. All right, back here for the top of 3. Jacob Yang, leadoff hitter, takes a long swipe at that one over the left fielder's head and off the fence. And, it hit the top of the fence. It's going to be called a home run. So Jacob Yang enters the home run derby here. Hitting that first pitch over the left fielder's head off the wall.
Second baseman, Tyler Cowan.
I don't know if you can that showed that up on screen or not, but that must have hit the top of the fence out there. I didn't see exactly where it hit, but Jacob Young brings in the second run for Kentwood here today, and Tyler Cowan, his second time at the plate here today, struck out in the first inning. See what he can do here in the third. He takes 2 balls. Ball hit hard back at the pitcher, hit the pitcher, quickly up over and in time for the out at first. Probably get a little bit of a bruise there on Jake from that one. So that should bring up number 25 here, Wyatt Hanson. DH for Kentwood, struck out in the first inning.
Designated hitter, Wyatt Hanson.
One out here for Kent Ridge today. Sunshine on the ballpark out here. Ball's in the dirt for ball number 1. Ball's in the
Do they
dirt.
have one out?
One out. One out, one run.
I just was checking my own system.
Yeah. And that ball's outside. I just didn't actually get to notice, but I realized that out there on the mound we're sitting there with their number 7 there for the Grizzlies. And I'm not quite sure which number 7 that is. It's Cody Horton. That ball is going to fair ball down right field line. Going for 2. Ends up in second base there. As I was checking the battery there.
Third baseman Jackson Proctor.
Jackson Proctor here, stepping in, runner on second base. Ball bounces out, back off the backstop, out clear back to the pitcher, but definitely allows Wyatt Hanson to get down to third there after that double. Interesting ball movement off the backstop, past the catcher, back out to the first baseman. Cody's having a little bit of control problem, but he gets that one in there. Two and one's the count here to Jackson. Runner on third here for Kent Ridge. Cody takes a look. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle, fly ball right to third. Oh, I must have bounced it. I thought he hit a line drive to him. Got blocked out by the window screen there. But out in either case. So Jackson makes out number 2.
Third baseman Raheem Rivera.
Raheem Rivera. Back to the plate here for Kent Ridge. Pick that ball inside. I called strike. Ream got that home run in the second inning. Back to his second time at the plate here today. Nice home run over the right fielder's head and over the fence, and he pops that one out toward left field. Left fielder coming in hard at the fence, didn't quite get there. The ball fell out of play, out of bounds. For just a long strike, 1 ball, 1 strike on Raheem.
It's a better picture than Friday.
Yeah, definitely a good picture today compared to our first inaugural game. There's a hard hit ball, off foul.
We were just trying different cameras.
Yep, well, experimentation sometimes works out good, sometimes it doesn't, but you learn every time, so worth trying. 1 and 2 is a call here. There's a ball hit out toward left fielder. Left fielder's looking at it, falls under it, catches it for out number 3 to end the inning. This part of the inning here for Kentwood. So we'll be back for the bottom of 3 right after this.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Please, second baseman, number 5.
Back here for the bottom of 3
Glamour.
here for the Grizzlies. Number 5. Fly ball, foul. Kentwood Climber hits that one down. Strike 1. On the mound here for Kentwood. Start this inning off is new pitcher Jacob Yang. Moved in from his shortstop position into the pitching mound. Short little 30, 40 foot walk for him. Ball passed to the backstop here. 2 balls, 1 strike. Kento. Kento's first time at the plate here in the 3rd inning, because he's haven't had too many attempts at each inning. There's a hard hit ball down and ground to the second baseman. Fielded up nicely over to first, quickly for the out. For out number 1 here for the Grizzlies in the bottom of 3.
Left fielder, Payton Smith.
Now stepping at the plate for the Grizzlies, number 18, Payton Smith, playing left field here for the Grizzlies today. He watched a home run go over his head into the fence here in the last inning. He'd like to return the favor, I'm sure. Takes that first pitch in there for a strike. Fouls that one off over the Grizzly dugout down the right field line, left field line. That ball's in the dirt, bouncing up over the catcher into the backstop. Bouncing back out to Justin Quaid. Behind the plate here today, picks that ball up. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Nice little curveball dropping in there. Popped up again over the Grizzly dugout down third base line. Still looking at 1 ball, 2 strikes for Payton here. There's the pitch. Hard hit ball out towards center, right center field. Center fielder over to get there. Nicely done on the run. Bring that ball down for out number 2 here for the Grizzlies.
Center fielder, Drew Brown.
That'll bring up Grizzlies center fielder here, Drew Brown. Drew struck out in the first inning. His second time here at the plate. Let's see what he can do here. Here's the pitch. High and inside for ball 1. Again, got sunshine back out here at the Grizzly ballpark here in Snohomish. Foul ball down the line past Bob Blair. Kind of stepped out of the way. Bounces off the fence out into left field. I'm going to send somebody out there to get it. Looks like one of the Grizzly players is going to hustle out there. Off the bench. There's a short time out here while he does that. All clear, back to go. Here's the pitch. In the dirt off the chest of the catcher and back to the backstop again. A little interesting play there. Somebody threw a ball out to the pitcher from the dugout. Not sure why. Sandlot ball. Maybe he thought we only had 1 ball. Three balls, 1 strike here to Drew Brown. 2 outs here for the Grizzlies in the bottom of 3. Down this ball game 2-0 on 2 home runs by Kentwood. But he takes a walk on that one. So
third baseman, Pierce Levengood.
So Drew Brown gets a walk. Bring up the third baseman here for the Grizzlies, Drew Levengood. Drew got the bat on the ball here. First time at the plate. But didn't get on, hit a fly ball. Here's the pitch. He tried to hold up, but didn't. Fouled it off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on first here. 2 outs for the Grizzlies. Ball's low and inside, in the dirt. Runner's going to go. Throw still made. Too late, and a stolen base there for Drew Brown. He moves down to second. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pierce as he steps back in here. Balls popped up and out over the Grizzly dugout. Off the back fence. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second for the Grizzlies here. Down 2-0 in this ball game so far. That ball was curved ball dropped low across the plate. 3-2 to Pierce. Two outs. Runner on second. Anything looks good. Swinging in the miss. He hits a hard ball out over the right fielder's head. And that's over the fence for a home run for Pierce.
That's Pierce,
and that will tie the ball game up.
For a 2-1 homer.
just like that, Grizzlies back in this ball game with a hit and a walk and a home run. To bring up Noah Stingley, a designated hitter here for the Grizzlies.
Stepping in, designated hitter, Noah Stingley.
So Jacob Yang gives up a home run here for the Grizzlies to tie up this ball game after getting 2 outs here. Throws that first pitch in there for a ball to Noah. Noah would like to keep things going here for the Grizzlies this afternoon. Hard hit ball out toward left field. Left field going over hard at it. I think it went foul and out of play. 1-1's count here. Noah. That's a pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. Hold that. Did he swing at that? Apparently, I missed that. Calling him 1-2 to count to Noah. And that's the same pitch. He didn't swing at that one. 2-2's count to Noah here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runs in here for the Grizzlies. Big deuce inning for them right now. Oh, a nice curve ball dropped in there for called strike 3. Caught Noah looking there to end the inning here for the Grizzlies, but success they were with 2 runs in, tying this ball game up. I'll be back for the top of 4 right after this.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline Fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline Fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow-through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200 plus national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
All right, top of the 4th here. Ryan Stample stepping in there for the Conquerors. Tie ball game here for Grizzlies and the Conquerors. Strike 1, ball 1 to Ryan Standstill. Catcher here for the Conquerors. Takes that for ball 2. Ryan's first attempt at the plate here in the 2nd inning. Hit the ball hard for his first hit of the day. Hit the ball hard again to second base, this time fielded by the second baseman, easily up and over for out number 1. So Ryan 1 for 2 at the plate today as he makes out number 1 here for the Conquerors.
Right fielder, Nate Francis Kina.
Bring up the right fielder here for Kentwood. He takes that first pitch in there for a call strike. Nick Francisquina playing right field today had to fly out to right field his first attempt at the plate in the second inning. Picked that second pitch in there for a strike. One out here for the Grizzlies. Top of 4. Ball's outside. Nate thought about swinging at it, but it curved away. One and 2 is the count. Here's the pitch. A little high. 2-2 will be the count on Nate. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Out number 2, Nate Francisquina. Strikeout. Should bring up
Number 23, Ty Collins.
a new player in the game, number 23, Ty Collins. That ball passed the second baseman out to right field, so Ty coming into the ball game here, getting a hit.
Center fielder, Alex Tan.
Ty coming in here in place of Nick Muska, who was the pitcher for this ball game earlier. Brings up Nick Muska. Excuse me. Brings up Alex Tan. My mistake. Nick Muska is not playing now. Alex Tan, center fielder here for Conquerors. Takes 2 balls. Take a look at first. Here's the pitch at the plate. High and outside. Nice lead off on first base over there. High and outside for a walk. So Nick Muska gets a walk. He gets on first, and
Shortstop,
Ty Collins gets his
Yang.
way down to second. So 2 outs here. Grizzlies need to shut down the valve here, as Kentwood Conquerors got 2 runners out there. Runner on first, runner on second in this tie ball game so far. That ball's low and in the dirt here. Jacob Yang, leadoff hitter here for the Conquerors. Had a home run here in the 3rd inning. I'm sure he'd like to do another one here right now. Bring in big 3 runs here. Tie ball
Scott
game.
says hello. Oshman says hello.
Scott Oshman out there watching the ball game today, ladies and gentlemen. Should be here helping me out. Maybe next time. Hi, Scott. All right, Jacob, let's see what you can do here. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle for a called strike. 2-1. Runners on first and second here still for Kentridge with 2 outs. There's the pitch, low and outside. It puts him on. So Jacob Yang walks. Bases loaded here for
Second baseman, Tyler
Kentridge.
Cowan.
Tyler Cowan coming up to the plate with bases loaded. That's the place I always wanted to be when I played baseball. Bases loaded. Tie ball game. Chance to win the ball game or go ahead. There's a hard hit ball deep center field. Not too deep, I guess. Drops in. And that's going to score 1 run. And just like that, Tyler Cohen makes things happen for Kentridge here today. And gets on first base. And drives in a run. Should bring up number 25.
Wyatt Hanson.
Wyatt Hanson?
2 runs.
Brought in 2. There were 2 runs scored? Oh, there was 2 runs. My mistake. I was looking down and didn't look up. See, the second one came in. So runners on first and second with 2 runs in. Two outs here. Wyatt Hanson, 2 balls, no strikes. Grizzlies like to get, there's a timeout.
Oh,
all right.
JV playing over there?
Yeah, I think JV's playing on the other field over there, so it must have been a ball come into the area or something here. Anyway, back to action here. Nice pitch. Just a little bit high, a little movement on it there. Looked good. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Wyatt. Struck out in the first inning. Got a nice hit in the 3rd inning. 1 for 2, and that ball's low. And that's going to put Wyatt on first with another walk. And that, my friends, is bases loaded situation again for Jackson Proctor as he comes up here for
Shortstop Jackson
Kentwood
Proctor.
Conquerors. Kentwood playing here out of league game, out of the Cascade League. Leading Cascade League right now, 2-0 in league play. Kentwood in a tough league up there with Tahoma, Kennedy Catholic, Kent Meridian, Kent Lake, Mount Rainier, Hazen, and Kentridge. A lot of K's in that Cascade League up there. As we got a little conference out on the mound here as pitching coach for Grizzlies goes out to have a conference. Probably decide whether we're going to keep on playing with the same pitcher or not. As Justin Quaid kind of walks out and says, slowly, you're going to have to make something happen here. Funny way in baseball, pitching coach can go out and talk to the pitcher, and he'll talk until the home plate umpire walks out and says, that's enough. You don't got any more time. But that's back where we are now. Time is over, and 1 ball, no strikes is the count, and that pitch came in there for a called strike. So whatever the pitching coach said out there to Cody must have worked, because he threw a pitch. It was a strike. And the next pitch is a little outside. Jackson Proctor here's looking at 2-1 with the bases loaded here for Kentridge. Looking at 3-1 with the bases loaded here for Kentridge. 2 outs. Probably not getting a strikeout here, Cody, but you're going to hit the ball to somebody else. He's going to caught that outside edge there for a called strike. Going to make him happy. So full count, 3-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. Is it going to be over, or is it going to be walked in a run? And unfortunately, that's the case. So Jackson Proctor walks, and he's on first.
First baseman Raheem Rivera.
Brings up Raheem Rivera. That ball's inside, bounces away from the catcher. pitcher coming in to cover the plate. Nice work by Cody to get in there and protect things there. Runners did not go. A big 3-run inning so far here for Kent Ridge Conquerors, as they still have the bases loaded with 2 outs. There's a pitch to Rivera, and that was a called strike inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Rivera. Go to head of things here now again, if he can stay there. Get out of this inning without any too more damage. That ball was in the dirt, but nicely stopped there by Payton Ferry. There's the pitch again. That ball's... Ooh. Hayden thought that might have been pretty good. It was close. 3-2, 2 outs. Bases loaded to Rivera. Need a good pitch here from the Grizzlies. He fouls that one back out, so we're going to hold where we were. Runners all in motion, obviously, with 2 outs. And they will do the same again. As we do a restart, here's the pitch. Runners moving, there's the ball. Fouled off again. And we'll do a restart number 2. As we're looking at a full count here. Grizzlies like to stop the bleeding here, I think, after giving up 3 runs this inning in a tie ball game. And there's a hard hit ball out to right field, drops inside the line. That's going to score 1, 2, 3. With a nice double there by Raheem Rivera. And 3 more runs in. So a 6-run inning here for Kent Ridge. Putting them ahead 8-2 here. Called strike on there, and Ryan Standstill, who's in the ball game here at the plate now. Ryan started this inning off with a ground ball out, and he gets out that time for out number 3. So finally the Grizzlies stop the bleeding after giving up 6 runs here in the top of the 4th. We'll be back for the bottom 4 right after this.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
All right, back here for the bottom of the fourth inning here. Grizzlies gave up 6 big runs there in the top. And Aiden Ferry sipping in here for the Grizzlies to see if he can return the favor, as they say. Aiden Ferry struck out in the first inning. This is his second appearance at the plate here today. Takes that pitch low in the dirt there. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the outside corner, catching the corner there. So Aiden behind the count here. Ground ball bouncing toward shortstop. Easy pickup. Quick throw over to first. Plenty of time for the out. And Aiden grounds out for out number 1. Bottom of fourth here.
Shortstop, Chase Rogers.
So Aiden wasn't able to start things off here for the Grizzlies, but we'll see if Chase Rogers can here. Chase playing shortstop here for the Grizzlies today. Hits that first pitch out toward right field. An easy, short fly ball. Right fielder comes in, picks that up. For out number 2 for Chase and the Grizzlies here. So 2 up, 2 down. Bringing up
First baseman,
Kyle Lee.
Kyle Lee.
Our first baseman here for the Grizzlies today. We'll see what he can do. As make the first pitch for a ball, and Jacob Yang still out there for Kentwood Conquerors, seeming to cruise along pretty easy right now with that big 6-run lead. Throws that second pitch in there for a ball. Swing and a miss, 1 right down the middle. 2 balls, 1 strike to Kyle. Takes another cut at that one for 2 strikes. Kyle's first attempt in the second inning hit a fly ball out to center field. And he hits a pop-up over the backstop for that one, trying to stay in here at 2-2. See if he can get something going with 2-2 in this inning, just like the Conquerors did earlier, the first half of this inning. And that ball's in the dirt. Almost took a cut at it. Three and two's the count with 2 outs here to Kyle. Here's the pitch from Jacob. Swing and a miss. Struck, dropped the ball. Catcher picks it up, throws it in the dirt to first. Nicely handled by the first baseman there. Almost fell down trying to catch. He did fall down trying to catch the ball, but hung on to it and kept his foot on the bag. And that'll be out number 3 for the Grizzlies here as we end 4 innings. We'll be right back for the top of 5 after this. All right, we live here again. 1 ball, 1 strike here. As Nate Francis Keenum steps into the plate here for the Conquerors. A new pitcher out there for the Grizzlies, number 32, Aiden Hammersmark. Grizzlies got about 3 or 4 or 5 new players in the ball game out there in different positions now, so they're getting some of these kids some more time to play since they wanted to come out here and play. That's what they're going to get to do. Aiden pops that up over there. Shortstop comes in to take that 4 and out. So first out here for Kentwood.
Stepping in for Kentwood, number 23, Tyler Collins.
Now batting number 23, Tyler Collins hit the home run when he came in the ball game in the 4th inning. Let's see what he can do here in the 5th inning again. Hits a ball hard out left field. Left fielder going back to the fence, and he hits that one over the fence for a home run. Back-to-back homers for Ty Collins here for Kentridge today. That young man's going to be happy this afternoon. Kentridge moving this ball game up to 9-2. Trying to put the Grizzlies out here in 5 innings. I think we got a 10-inning or 10-run rule in this high school baseball league, so a couple more runs in the 5th inning here. Give the Grizzlies a chance to get back in it. Foul tip back into the screen here for Alex Tan. Alex Tan flies that one out to right field. Right fielder sitting underneath there, catches it nicely. Alex Tan makes out number 2 for the Conquerors here today.
The pitcher, Jacob Yang.
Bring up Jacob Yang, who hit a home run in the 3rd inning. Walked in the 4th inning, walked in the 1st inning. So scored a run in the 3rd, scored a run in the 4th. So Jacob Yang is carrying these Kentridge boys pretty good today, pitching and hitting a home run and scoring 2 runs, and he grounds that one down past the 3rd base line out of bounds. Foul. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Jacob. There's a pitch coming in, looking pretty good, but a little bit low. 2-1's count. 2 outs here for Kentwood here. Ground ball short. 3rd baseman bobbles the ball, picks it up easily, throws it in the dirt over to first. Not in time. Ball dropped in either case. If it would have been in time, so Jacob Young makes it to first base. And be generous, I'd give him a hit on that. Hard hit ball, but it was actually an error on the 3rd baseman, so it'll probably go down officially as an error. Tyler Cowan zips in for Conquerors, pops that one up to the infield. 3rd baseman comes in, shortstop comes in. 3rd baseman says, I got it. And he does, and catches the ball for out number 3. So that ends the pain and suffering here in top of 5. We'll be back for the bottom for the Grizzlies here right after this.
am strong.
I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination.
Confidence.
I trust my gut.
No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
And be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
All right, bottom of the fifth here for the Grizzlies. Jackson Henderson, number 19, leading off here. First pitch was a strike. Second pitch is the ball in there for Jackson. Nice sunshiny day here in the ballpark again. Warming up nicely. It's springtime. Summer can't be far away. Must be baseball season. 2-1's the count. Here's the pitch. That looked pretty darn good, and it was. 2-2's the count here to Jackson. Jackson foul ball down third base line there. Jackson at the plate in the second inning. Made the third out on a double play ball that he hit. That's a pass ball. Be a full count here to Jackson. Three and two. Says Justin. That ball's high. And Jackson's going to find his way over to first base with a walk. So Jacob Yang gives up a walk here for Kent Ridge.
Number 20, second
bottom
baseman,
of five here.
Wyatt Hanson.
That'd be number 20, and now in the ball game for the Grizzlies. That'd be Grant Doman playing second base, I think, now for the Grizzlies. His first time at the plate here. One of the newer players came in the last inning. Hits the ball over second baseman's head into the field. Out to right fielder, picks the ball up, throws it into second base. Runners advance all the way to third there. So we got Jackson Henderson on third after that walk. And number 20 on first base.
For 24, left fielder, Dylan Owen.
With a nice hit. So number 24 is in the ball game here. That would be Owen, Dylan Owen. Takes that first pitch in there for a strike. There's a fly ball going out to center field. Ooh. Center fielder just caught it as the shortstop kind of got out of the way at the last minute there. But down on his knees, caught the ball for a fly out. So Dylan makes out number 1.
Center fielder, Drew Brown.
Brings up center fielder Drew Brown. Drew Brown struck out in the first inning, walked in the third inning, and got moved all the way around and scored one of the 2 runs here in for the Grizzlies. He takes it first pitch as the ball, runner on first. There's a hit ball out left field, center field, drops in. And that scores Jackson. As the Grizzlies get 1 run back in here. They got
third baseman Pierce Levengood.
Brings up Pierce Levengood. Pierce got a home run in the third inning here. So he'd like to do that now. He's got 2 on. Grizzlies got 1 run in here. Here's the pitch. Low in the dirt. Pass ball is going to advance the runners. They're now runners on second and third. One run in here for the Grizzlies. Bring the score back to 9-3 as they're trying to get back in the winning column here. Ooh, nice pitch. Taken there by Pierce. Pierce steps out. Back in the box now. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. That looked pretty good too. Takes a called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners on second and third here for the Grizzlies. 1 run in this inning. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball fouled off to the fence. 2-2 still to count. Pierce looks pretty relaxed up there, even though he's sitting here at 2-2. Needs to not let anything good go by. Whoa, that's a flyer out there. 3-2, full count here. Pierce. If it looks good, he's going to swing at it. I'm counting on it. There it is. He swings at it. It's flied out. Shortstop going back, covers it, catches it, throws the ball in. It's kind of coming wild in. And nice little play at the plate there. Almost got him. Didn't. They scored the run. And so Pierce got
designated hitter
out
Noah
2.
Stingley.
Bringing up designated hitter Noah Stingley. Walked in the first inning, struck out in the third inning. Makes a called strike there. Grizzlies got 2 runs in so far this inning. Got a runner on third. Got 2 outs here. Whoa! That's a pass ball, and a runner from third is going to score. That bounced off the catcher, I think. I'm not sure what it did. It made a popping sound. And pass ball scores a run on an error. So 3 runs in here for the Grizzlies as they're working their way back in this ball game, a 9-5 ball game. So we have a little conference out there on the mound with Jacob Yang, the rest of his teammates. And they're talking about party they're going to have later, but Justin Quaid came out and said, no, you got to break that up We got to play ball here, so we're back at it here. As Noah Stingley steps back in there at the plate. And he hits that ball out to center field. Easy play. And another can of corn to end the inning here for the Grizzlies. But 3 runs in as they come back in this ball game, 9-5. We'll be back for the top of 6 right after this.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline Fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline Fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200 plus national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
All right, top of 6th here for Kentwood Conquerors here. Wyatt Hanson leading things off here. Still have Aiden Hammers-Mark out there on the mound here for the Grizzlies. See if he can hold things down here and under control here. So get 1 ball and 1 strike in there to Wyatt. 2 balls and 1 strike in there to Wyatt. Wyatt hit a fly ball out to center field. First time it bounces off the ground to the pitcher, quickly up and over to first base for that out. Number 1 for Wyatt. 1-3.
Shortstop Jackson Proctor.
Jackson Proctor in. Jackson had a fly ball out to center field, his first attempt in the first inning. Grounded out in the 3rd inning. Walked and scored a run in the 4th inning, in that big 4th inning for the Conquerors. Takes that ball low inside there for ball number 2. Three balls and no strikes here. That one looked pretty darn good. Clean, straight in shot. 3-1. 1 out here for the Grizzlies. Popped that one up out right field. He's coming hard. Diving catch. He didn't catch it. He missed it. I think he might have lost that trajectory there, but Paxton Proctor finds his way into second base on that hit. So Kenridge here starting things off in this 6th inning with a hit and a runner on second, and a swing and a miss there for number 9. I don't know who number 9 is. Runner goes from third, ball's in the dirt, easy in, no throw to third.
This is number 9, Peter Dion Yar at the plate for Kentwood.
Yeah, I just figured that out myself. Peter Dion Yar is at the plate here for Kentwood. It's a ball. Fair, dropped in fair. No, dropped foul. Looked close, wasn't there. So 2-2's the count to Peter here. There's a hard hit ball over the shortstop into left field for a nice hit. We'll score a run here for Kentridge. And a nice hit for Peter as he gets on first base.
Now at the plate for Kentwood, number 22, James Spickelmeyer.
James Stickelmeyer now in for Kentwood. That ball's in the dirt. Runner advancing from first to second easily there. So Coach Mark Zender's giving his boys rest of time to play here in this ball game here. Two and one's the count to James. Swing and a miss. 2-2 would be the count after that one. One out here, one run in. We've got Peter out on second base there for Conquerors. Ground ball to shortstop. Picks up Handley on the first bounce over to first for the out at first, advancing the runner to third.
Right fielder, Nate Francisquina.
So that'll bring up Nate Francisquina with two outs here. One run in, runner on third for Nate. Takes that first pitch in there for a ball. Second pitch for a ball. Fly ball going out left field. Left fielder, center fielder comes over to cover it for out number 3. So Nate flies out for out number 3 to end the inning here for Kentwood after 1 run comes in and moves the score up 10-5 as we go into the bottom of 6. We'll be right back.
Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
All right, back here for the bottom of the 6th inning here. Grizzlies down 10-5 here, trying to struggle back into the ball game. Nice hit out there to left field. As Kentwood has a new pitcher in there for them now. Alex Tan coming in from center field to pitch. Kind of a sidearm pitcher as he's throwing in there.
Shortstop, number 3, Lance Mcguire.
Number 3, Lance Mcguire in. For the Grizzlies here, takes that first pitch for a strike. Alex Tan looking at the runner on second there. Sidearm swing, strike number 2.
That's an odd looking pitch, isn't it?
Yeah, sidearm pitch is a very different thing to get used to looking at. Especially if you're a right-handed batter, it looks like it might be coming at you, but fly ball out. Oh, lost it in the sun out there. Left fielder lost it, scored a run. And another overthrow into third base is going to score another run. So 2 runs in. For the Grizzlies here. I think there were 2 runs in, weren't there? One run. Thought the last one on the overthrow was going to come in. Justin Quaid and Rodney Rochon out there talking about it. And
first baseman,
they're going to stay with it.
Kyle Lee.
So Kyle Lee coming up to the plate here for the Grizzlies here with 1 run in. Takes that sidearm pitch on the low inside for strike one. Off the inside of the bat, over to third base, picked up over for the out, but the runner from third comes in. So an RBI for Kyle. That'll be out number one.
Right fielder Jackson Henderson.
2 runs in for the Grizzlies. Jackson Henderson at the plate here. Likes that sidearm pitch. Line drive up to the second baseman, leaping catch for out number 2 for Jackson, but hit the ball nice and hard. For out number 2. 2 runs in,
Second
2
baseman
outs.
Grant Dillman.
Under fly ball out to center field. Center fielder going back, camped under it, got the ball down for out number 3.
Can of corn?
And well, not quite a can of corn. Had to go back for that one, so maybe a loaf of bread, maybe. Anyway, that'll end the 6th inning here for the Grizzlies, picking up a couple runs, getting it back to 10-7. We'll be back.
Drive I've been trying to get to, you're not going to believe this, but Raritan's of Monroe just delivered it to my work. I gotta go.
Too busy to schedule a test drive? Raritan's of Monroe will bring the test drive to you. It's part of our new concierge service.
All right, back here again, Snohomish High School, or Snohomish, Washington, Glacier Peak High School. For the top of the 7th inning here. Kenridge, Glacier Peak Kenridge leading this game 10-7. Lots of run scoring, lots of action, lots of hits, lots of home runs. Lots of fun here for the boys out here today as the Kenridge Conquerors try to hold on to this 10-7 lead and continue on here with a win for today.
And we'll have a high-res version.
And if you're watching this in this version right now and you watch it later, you'll see it in a high res on the replay. And it'll look a lot better than it does right now, but I like the way it looks right now. Sun is shining. Boys are smiling, having a good time out there. And Ty Collins sitting here with a 2-1 count off a new pitcher here for the Grizzlies as he grounds that ball to third. Easy on the first bounce, picked up, quick throw to first in time for the out. So Ty Collins makes out number 1 here for the Conquerors. Number 22, Zach
Pitcher,
Rodriguez,
number
is
1.
out there on the mound for the Grizzlies, I might
Outstanding.
mention. We start things out. So Alex 10 steps in here for the Conquerors now. Takes that first pitch, a called strike. Alex struck out in the second inning. Hit a fly ball out to right field. The second out in the 5th inning. It's called strike on that one as well. Oh, 0-2. Way behind the count here, so Zach Rogers looking pretty happy as he does that one in there, and he takes a swing and a miss. Catcher dropped the ball, picked the ball up. Easy throw to first, still gets the out. And out number 2 here for the Conquerors in the top of 7.
Well, the wind's blowing my camera.
Yeah, picking up a little breeze here now and then, so we're seeing a little movement on the camera. Now stepping into the plate for the Conquerors here, Jacob Yang. Jacob Yang having a good day here today. Takes that first pitch in there for a called strike. Jacob walked in the 1st inning, got a home run in the 3rd inning, walked and scored a run in the 4th inning, and got on base in the 5th inning. Ball tipped back into the backstop right in front of us here for strike number 2. Jacob Yang was playing shortstop for a while today and then came in as pitcher. He's been doing a good job of that. And there's a hard hit ball by Jacob out between the left center. Center fielder going over, gets the ball on the fly for out number 3. And 1, 2, 3. Conquerors are down here as we go into the bottom of the 7th. See if we Grizzlies can get back in this ball game.
For the Grizzlies, Kentwood up 10-7.
I am strong. I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination.
Confidence.
I trust my gut.
No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
And be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
Back for the bottom of the 7th. We lead off here with Dylan Owen trying to get things going here for the Grizzlies. Takes that first pitch a little on the outside there by Alex Tan. Trying to close things out here for the Conquerors today. Takes that pitch on the outside for ball 2. 2-1's count here, 2. Oh, way outside. 3-1's count here. Have a little conference out there with the catcher there for Kentwood. Going out, see if he can settle Alex Tan down there a little bit. Oh, 3-1 throws it inside, and it's a walk. So Dylan Owen is a walk, and he's on first base. Bring up number 10.
Center fielder, number 10,
Drew Brown.
Drew Brown.
So 1 on, no outs. Drew Brown to plate. Alex Tan on the mound for Kenridge. Nice ball curving in there for swing and a miss. Strike 1 for Drew Brown. Drew Brown struck out in the first inning, walked in the second inning, scored a run. Got a hit in the 5th inning and scored a run. He can put that bat on the ball. There's a shot at it there, popped up and over out of bounds. Just a long strike ball. Strike 2. Because he's trying to come back, it's only a 10-7 ball game here. So, could do it. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Third baseman.
A strikeout there for
11 good.
For Alex. And Pierce Levengood now stepping in for the Grizzlies here. Pierce got a home run back in the 3rd inning. He'd like to get one now. Got 1 on. So bring in, get him within 1 here. If he could hit a home run again. And he hits a hard ball. And it's going over the right fielder's head. And he does hit a home run. He
Pierce
did
touches
what?
them all for the 2nd time today. Draws the Grizzlies to within 2 at 10-9.
So just like that, we're back.
Yes, we can
in
do
a
math
close
up
ball
here in the
game.
booth. That would be 1 run. Draws the Grizzlies within 1 run.
My wife's a math teacher. I'm going to hear it later.
Yeah, you definitely will hear it later. That's okay. So it's ball's inside. There's Noah Stingley. The DH here for the Grizzlies today steps in. Noah looking to get his batting average back up for the day at least. He walked in the 1st inning, struck out in the 3rd inning, flied out in the 5th inning. Ground bouncing ball at shortstop, mishandled it, pulled out into the center field. And that would be an error, getting Noah on first base. So, all right. I look at the scoreboard out there. You got a 10-10. I guess they don't ought to reverse the scoreboard. They got 3 runs in.
At first base, number 1, Ethan Barker.
So it is 10-9 Kentwood here with only 2 runs in that inning. As the new pitcher out there for Kentwood takes over to try to hold things off here. Swing and a miss. That new pitcher is Wyatt Hanson out there, number 25. Was the DH for a while here.
He's the closer?
He's now the closer, hopefully, as far as Kenridge is concerned, or Kentwood is concerned. A lot of Kents out there. And you strike. So that's out number 2.
The shortstop, Lance Mcguire.
He's a big fella.
Yep. Nice big pitcher out there. 1 out away from winning this ball game here for Kentridge. As Lance Mcguire steps into the ball plate here for the Grizzlies. 2 outs. He's the tying run at the plate here. Ball's a little bit high.
He's the go-ahead run.
No, it's 10-9.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, he's the go-ahead run. That's right. Sorry.
Now you got to work on your math.
I got to work on my math. That's okay. Well, let's see what he can do here. Ground ball. First baseman picked it up over to the pitcher in time. He's out at first. And nice play by the first baseman over there to end this ball game here for Kentridge. They come out of this ball game with a 10-9 victory. And a bunch of home runs and a bunch of fun for these ball players out here today. So glad you tuned in with us. We're going to do a player game?
I've got a shirt.
I don't know who to give it to. I didn't even think about it.
Who got the most runs in
a couple of home runs. I can give it to Ty Collins. We had a couple of home runs if you want to do it. You want Ty Collins, number 23?
Yeah.